Bears used to come down the end of the town.
I used to have a nightmare about the bears. You knew that one.
We were especially worried about the bears when we lived on the West End.
Oh.
Because they would come right down kind of a deep gorge all the way right down into the area we lived in.
There was a gorge between our house and the church.
Oh.
Yeah.
Huh.
And they'd come down. It was it had a name too. I don't remember the name. But
The West End. Where is the West End? The West End is near the zoo?
no, the West End is where the street would go way up, and it went. Where did it go to? So,
Yeah. One way
Where
up
did
the
it-
top of the hill
yeah, but there was another town up
to
there.
the Skyline
Oh,
Drive.
yeah, and that's where the mall is now, I think.
Oh, is it?
I think so, yeah. Oh, okay. What is the name of that place? It starts with an H.
Where did we live? Is that different from the 9th Avenue Northwest, whatever?
Yeah, that we lived in the.
The West End
well,
was
it's
it
west-
farther? If it was
The
farther
West
up.
End is the
mountain?
area that you come to before you get to the main part of.
Oh, okay.
of
Well,
the-
that is where the zoo is now.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I remember one time somebody went through one of those culverts. And
I remember that
they
too.
survived because they didn't want to lose their chewing gum.
Yes, they.
That I always
Oh
remember.
yeah, they went.
That
through-
was
they
so
went through
scary.
One, you know, what they had there were those, where there was
Yeah.
what sluice? What did they call them? Culverts.
Yeah, yeah.
Culverts
Oh.
that went
and they-
underneath.
Yeah,
And we were
Oh, yeah.
always so afraid. We had
Yeah.
warned you about all going near those.
yeah,
Because you could go. One of the times, one of the kids got into that.
yeah. That was
That
something.
she survived, or he
Yeah.
survived
Yeah.
because he kept his mouth shut because he didn't
Yeah.
want to lose his chewing.
And that's pretty smart.
Yeah, that was a scary one.
Do you remember any of the storms that we had when we lived on North 9th Avenue East? The snowstorms?
Storms.
I don't. I remember
One time,
we were
when,
just
one time
inside.
when I drove home from the office,
Oh gosh.
parked behind the house,
Yeah.
the next morning
I
the car
remember.
was gone.
I heard you tell this
Gone.
one.
We discovered it under the snowbank. It was completely covered by snow all the way up to the top of the house.
Oh, I think I remember the snow being like when we walk up the stairs,
Yeah.
we'd see the snow in the middle there, like before we turned to go higher.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that was something.
Well, we have to tell you too about, remind you of what happened with Raphaella. She was out talking to the neighbor, our next door neighbor, and she, you remember her name? I don't remember her name, but anyhow.
Strasser?
Well, anyhow.
Hold this for a minute so I can be in it too.
Okay. Oh yeah. Yeah.
German name.
Okay. Okay.
And, anyhow, when Raphaella was out on the corner of our lawn talking to her, she was over on her lawn, and they were talking back and forth, and
But she was about 3 years old, I think.
yeah. And anyhow, and this lady asked Raphaella, "How old do you think I am?" They were
Well, I
talking-
think first Barbie asked her how old she was, and then she said,
How
old do you think
how old
I
do you
am?
think I am? And she says 200.
"200."
Thank goodness she laughed about it.
She
Oh,
was a
my
nice,
goodness.
nice
Okay.
neighbor.
Here. Yeah, I better do this. Okay.
I remember my little butterball kitten.
Oh, I remember.
I had a
What
little.
do you
You mean
remember?
in?
I have a little butterball kitten in little orange kitten in Duluth, and then I went with Grandma and Grandpa to Mabel's.
Yeah, you went with them, yeah.
Yeah.
You went over. Yeah, you went out to the farm. We both
Right.
got a chance to go out to the farm and feed the chickens
You
and
went to
stuff.
Yeah.
Starbucks with them, I think.
Yeah.
Did I?
Yeah,
Is that where Mabel is?
yeah. That's
Yeah.
the
Who's
Mabel's
Mabel?
farm. That was my
Who
aunt.
is she?
My
Oh,
aunt
your
Mabel.
aunt. Oh, okay.
I love that.
You, she's your aunt.